Undisputed.
Welcome to Undisputed. We are live from L.A. I'm Jenny Taft here with Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharpe. Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Good morning, Jenny. How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
How are you, Shannon?
I went to dinner last night. I ain't see LeBron. What do you do, Skip?
You're just
You
not
didn't
watching?
even watch it?
What do you do?
I
Tell
do
me.
not believe
I
you
did.
did not watch
I
it.
had a friend in town last night, her and her daughter, so we went to dinner.
Really?
Yeah.
It's nice of you.
I heard he had ho hum 29, what, 29, 6 or
Number two, put it on him.
No, he did. Don't do
He
that.
did, he put it
Don't
on
do
him.
that.
You're
Skip.
even
He
saying
always
that.
used to put it on him in San Antonio, and he did it again.
8 or 20, you like that?
Yeah.
Can I interest you?
You
in
like
that?
1 or 5 from 3? Can I interest in that? Can I interest you in 3 more missed free throws? Can I interest you in this? Your man did it again.
What do you do now?
Zion Williamson returned last night, and LeBron upstaged him because that's what we're starting with because of a big story in Bleacher Report
is
by Rick
interesting.
Bucher. Isn't that?
That
He
is
did it again.
interesting.
He just took the sports world over with this story. Way to go.
I got something for this story.
Yeah.
Let's get on with the show today. We are going to talk about Zion a little bit. We're going to talk about what he did last night. We're also going to talk about the Raiders, but we will start with LeBron. Get this, if he was available for a trade, you'd think every NBA team would want to get him, but apparently not. Bleacher Report's Rick Bucher wrote that Jeannie Buss thought about trading LeBron last month, but the rest of the league would not be clamoring to acquire the king. One GM said that LeBron is, quote, not good enough anymore to take 4 cadavers and get to the finals. And an anonymous Eastern Conference owner said, quote, I wouldn't want to gut the team for a player that isn't committed and is toward the end of his career.
Yikes.
Shannon,
Whoa.
what does this tell you?
This is ridiculous. This is a lot of tough talk from general managers or owners or whomever is hiding behind the veil of anonymity that LeBron is bashed over the head for the last 16 years. And now that he's in a disadvantageous situation, the season has not gone as well as he had hoped, Laker fans or Laker management had hoped, they get an opportunity to look down on LeBron James. See, this is also about a power play. Because, see, LeBron has wielded this hammer of power for a very, very long time. Owners and general managers doesn't like that. He's also given other players, bro, if you don't like the situation, ask to get out. And if they don't give it to you when you become a free agent, dip. So for the longest time, players had to accept whatever general managers or whatever owners threw at them, they had to take it. Not anymore. And you know why? Because 023 from the 330, which is Akron, Ohio,
Yeah.
area code, says, nah, we bigger than that. Let this sink in, Jenny. You read something. One anonymous general manager said, LeBron James is not good enough to take 4 cadavers.
Yeah.
For the people doesn't have a medical degree. A cadaver is a dead body. LeBron James is...
I did not know that.
I had to make sure I was reading it right.
Yes, you read it.
So wait a second. Was Kyrie dead? When
Well,
he went to the
hold on.
finals? Wait, was Kevin Love
Skip,
dead?
It's not your time. It's not your
I'm
turn.
just asking.
No, it's not your time. It's
God.
my
Quite
time.
offensive. Okay.
Cadavers?
Now, again, before I was so rudely interrupted, the general manager said LeBron isn't good enough to take 4 cadavers, meaning dead bodies, to the NBA Finals.
George Hill?
Hold on, Skip Bayless. At least in the Western Conference.
Yep.
We all know had LeBron had this very roster in the Eastern Conference, we think they would be something.
We think they would. Yes, I'm with you on that.
Maybe they're not Milwaukee. Maybe they're not Toronto.
Yep.
But it's hard for me to envision a situation where they're not 3rd or at least 4th,
Yep.
considering the fortunes of Indiana.
Okay.
What I take offense to, Skip, is that if you want to say LeBron James is not the best leader, LeBron James, and I've been very critical of some things that he said, that I felt that he could have got his point across equally as effective behind the scenes, behind closed doors. If you want to say LeBron is not the best leader, I'll give you that. If you want to say, you know what, LeBron James, his free throw percentage is dipped, and that's unacceptable for historically a transcendent great player. But to say he's not committed with the amount of time that the man puts in on his body, the amount of time that the man puts in the gym, and you want to say he's not committed, he doesn't shortchange it. You know why? Because he has the most consecutive games of double figures. You remember he passed Mike last year, Skip? In the rear view, 866. Now, he's played at least 50 games this year, plus the other 7 or 8 games that he had last year, so he's into the 900s. but he's not committed. You know what, Jenny? You're right. He's not committed. In NBA history, there have been 10 times in which a player has averaged 27, 8, and 8. Oscar Robertson has 5 of those. Michael Jordan had one in 88, 89 when he was 32, 8, and 8. Russ and James Harden. LeBron had one last year. Guess if the season ended today, guess who would be on the list again? The one LeBron James that's not committed. Skip, maybe you can make that argument when he was signing the one-year deals in Cleveland. You know, 1 year here, 1 year with an option there, 1 year with an option. You say, well, he's really not committed. The man just gave the Lakers 3 years plus an option. Now you want to say he's at the end of his career. You're right, of course. He's in year 16. What person is at the beginning of his career in year 16 unless he's a doctor or a lawyer?
I thought he was a superhero. I thought he was like superhuman.
I don't care.
Okay.
But when you play sports, there's a shelf life. Even the greatest, the light will go dim on their
You're
career.
admitting that.
Oh, so let me get you. I just want to make sure I'm hearing you correct. Tom Brady is never going to retire.
I didn't say that, but
Okay,
he's
then.
going to play at 42 next year.
I don't care if he plays at 47. Guess what? It's going to come to an end.
It will.
He's closer to the end.
At 45, it will come to an end. Go ahead.
So at 45, it's going to come to an end, right? So how old will he be in August? 42. So he's closer to the end than the beginning.
Okay.
Is that what you're saying?
But Tom Brady played at a much higher level last year than LeBron James has played at this year.
Really?
Really?
Really,
Yes,
Skip?
really.
Really?
Really.
Hold on. He played at a high level. Now, LeBron James is 5th in scoring, 6th in assists. Where did Tom Brady finish in touchdown passes?
Team is 31
No. You didn't say team. You said Tom Brady played. You didn't say nothing about the New England Patriots.
He plays the position.
No, I don't care what he played. You said Tom Brady played at a high level.
Did you see him at Kansas City? Did you see him against the Chargers?
You're taking a game.
Okay.
Did you see
Well, I
LeBron?
didn't win. Those are the games.
Did you see LeBron at Miami when he dropped 50? Well, we're not talking about that, Skip. We're talking about what these guys said.
Okay.
Now, I'm disappointed in you. You keep interrupting me.
You're asking me questions.
No, I didn't
I'm
say that.
answering.
Skip, baby.
What, am I supposed to just sit here like a mute?
I don't want that.
First of all, these general managers and the owners, Skip, you know this, that LeBron has had power for an extremely long time.
He has.
And this is their opportunity because the Lakers season hasn't gone as well as expected for them to take their shots from a distance. Now, they remain anonymous. I don't have any problem with anonymity because I think it serves its purpose.
It can.
Yes. But,
In the right hands.
but you know
Yes.
what? Everybody, I don't want him. Let him become available.
Exactly.
See, you know this is, Skip Bayless. You know what this is? This reminds you of the girl that turned you down. When you were in high school, Jenny, she turned you down. Now, she was fire too, Jenny. I like, man, if she just go to the prom or go to the dance with me, and then when I got the advantageous situation.
When is it my turn? When is it my turn? What is this, stand-up comedy? What is this?
So all I'm saying
You're here
Let him finish.
every night.
That's right. All I'm saying is that the roles have somewhat reversed.
See that.
And so now they're trying to insert we don't want LeBron James. Skip Bayless, you know. You know LeBron James is still top dog. And they're taking their shots from a distance. But LeBron, be undeterred. Don't let that bother you, bro. Keep on pressing on.
By the way, just since the All-Star break, LeBron is 31% from the three-point line and 59% from the free throw line. 59%?
What is numbers?
That's getting in line.
What's his points, rebound, and assists?
They're the same as they always were because that's what he does.
Oh.
And by the way, last night was a classic, typical this year LeBron game where he was not. You didn't watch it, so you can't respond. I get the floor. You just.
I watched some of it.
Oh yeah, you watched some of it. So I watched, unfortunately, all of it, and the Lakers were never really in it.
They weren't.
And LeBron really wasn't invested or committed on defense last night. He's had his moments here of late, but not last night. And yet he picked his spots. He can still drive it to the bucket the way nobody can. And he was freight training last night, and he managed to get his 29 points in 32 minutes while going 1 of 5 from the three-point line. But that's what he's doing now because he is chasing Kobe. He's chasing Kareem. He's not chasing a championship until maybe next year because he's going to need a whole lot of new
chase
help.
a championship if you're not in the playoffs.
All right, that's the point. 31 and 37. Back to Rick Bucher's story in the Bleacher Report.
Please.
I must tell you, because this is what I know. I've known Rick Bucher for a long, long time because he has covered this league for a long, long time.
Yes.
He is connected and he is respected. He is not prone to some sort of reckless reporting and some irresponsible leap to some outlandish takeaway. That's not what this is. This is intriguing, it's enlightening, and it's insightful. And there's a lot here. There are many levels here. And I'm not saying this is the definitive end of the conversation, but it's the beginning of a conversation that has started. And it starts with the fact that he interviewed a number of owners and a number of GMs. And his takeaway was more owners would be more intrigued with LeBron because obviously, let's do the hypothetical. If you did trade for him, you can still sell LeBron James, man, because he's going to sell tickets and he's going to sell advertising for your TV network, right?
Right.
Because he is still that guy. He is still the face of the NBA. So I give you that. But if you're talking about winning a championship with LeBron going solo, we're past that
What
prime.
guy can win a championship right now going solo?
Well, but I'm saying